my review to the book Atomic Habits. What I can say, it's a very interesting book that describe one way that I learned early about splitting goal in many pieces. Like it to say, if you want to eat elephant, eat by piece. Also, in these books, its main topic that by making small habits in long run, you achieve greatness by changing yourself, your way you do. Uh, Simply put, you can use 2 minutes rules to apply for the building your habits. Likewise, if you decided to run to lose weight, decide to run only 2 minutes, but each day. Eventually, you after some time you start thinking why I don't run longer than 2 minutes, and you become run much longer. It's also going to another sphere like something study, something work. When you decided to make some work, delay 2 minutes to this work. By delaying 2 minutes each day, it's not much time. Anyone can find 2 minutes, but you eventually make it your habits. And when you make it your habits, you can increase time and you become much easier in doing this because you adapt already. Simply maybe like with running. When you decided to run, but run half hour or 1 hour, you will be very tired the next day and you don't have any desire to do this again. But after 2 minutes, you don't be tired. And if you run 2 minutes prolong 1 month, I don't think it's anything bad stand, anything bad be with you if you start to run 3 or 4 or even 5 minutes in one day. It's also this is like making push-ups. Make it 100 push-up is hard, but making one, it's easy. So, to make your habits, go into easy way. A human, like any animals or any species that wants to survive, find it the easiest way to do. Between two, you always choose the easiest because it's a survival instinct. Plants don't grow where is a bad environment. Animals also don't live where the bad environments. Also, it's human. Human live where it's something good and go into this way between children, like it's will describe in this book about crops. Why so many people live in Eurasia and much less in Africa and America, Australand, and another country, another material? It's simple, because in Eurasia it were easy to make crops, but in another continent it's very little harder to make good crops for human to eat more and to produce more. And it's simple change, this little change that is little harder to produce crops make biggest impact. And in the end, eventually, Eurasia as the biggest continent with the most human population, not other continent. It's the same with this. If if you decided to go in the gym by only 2 minutes, eventually after a few years or a few uh, after a few months, you become have this energy to go. You don't be thinking like this is too hard for me. It will become easy task for you because you're doing it each day, all in some time. It's eventually with anything. By doing something small, but doing it continually, you can improve in this way and start to do it at a much larger scale. Like is main author described in this book, he simply decided to go to sports and by making this habit, he grow much muscle, lose weight, and become more healthy. It's very simple because he decided to improve these habits. And it's very easy. If you decided to go in sports and work like Arnold Schwarzenegger, 2 hours each day, you can do this. Most of people can do this. It's the reason why Arnold is Arnold because he can do this, and most of people can do this. But 2 minutes a day, almost anything can. Training for 2 minutes in a day, and eventually, after 2 minutes a day, you can grow to your potential. Discover. Maybe you also like an Arnold and can from 2 minutes grow to 2 hours training a day and become Mr. Olympia. Who knows? But we don't know if you don't try. So, if you want to make habits, make it easy. Don't try to make hard habits. Make easy habits. And by making this much easier, you eventually have very good and very important habits implement in your life.